Hey YouTube and hey all my friends. Okay, I've done videos about this on my own Facebook before, but I've never done one of these for YouTube. So that's super exciting. So welcome to my bathroom. It's definitely spacious. Woo. So anyways, I wanted to come live tonight and show you guys how to take off freaking Senegence makeup. Okay, so this stuff is clearly waterproof, like die-hard makeup, right? Like, okay, I have water here. Let me prime my pump here. Like, you guys, this stuff is no joke. Face dripping wet, okay? Like, nothing, okay? So, a lot of people ask me all the time, if this makeup is so freaking waterproof, how the hell do I get it off? Great question. I'm so glad you asked. I had the same question when I started using these products because I'm like, how do you get it off? So there's two ways that you can take off Senegence makeup. So the first one, well, actually, I guess there's three, but the first one is our Foops remover. So when you buy it, it comes separated like this. You shake it up. You actually put it directly into the palm of your hand. You're going to mix it and you're going to rub it all over your face. And that is going to basically just melt the makeup off. You wipe it off and then wash your face, okay? Another amazing way to remove your makeup, this sometimes can be, if you have really sensitive skin, this can be a little bit irritating. And so for like a ton of eye makeup like this, I personally really like to use our Shea Butter. This is the most amazing makeup remover I have ever used. So our Shea Butter looks like this, and it's not just Shea Butter. It also has a lot of amazing products in it like olive oil, glucosamine, sodium hyaluronate, which is like hyaluronic acid, and orchid flower, algae. There's like all these other amazing products that are in our Shea Butter. And I am going to show you how to utilize our Shea Butter to take off this waterproof makeup. So I've already started to put on, because I have this really intense lip color, I've already started to put my Oops remover on. So if you guys have like a really intense color like this, to get it off, you need to take your Oops remover, put it on like a lip gloss and let it sit for several minutes. Like, no joke, you gotta do it. So I'm gonna turn my water on and get that going. And I'm going to take my Foops remover and I'm just going to take like a washcloth. Mind you, use a washcloth that you don't mind having stains on it or throwing away at the end of the day. I just buy like a huge pack from like Walmart and just use those as like my disposables. And I'm just going to start rubbing that off. So it's so funny when I watch videos and like people try lip syncs for the first time, like a lot of beauty bloggers and stuff like that. And they're like, I can't get it off. It's so messy. It's because they're not letting the Oops remover sit on their lips for a long period of time. Especially if you're using a really intense color like I just was. So if you're using like a bright red, a blue, or anything like that. So I'm going to come back with the Oops remover and reapply. But you have to let it sit on there for a minute. I mean, this is lip color that is meant to stay on for 10 to 16 hours. You can't just put this on and let it like sit for 10 seconds and think it's gonna come right off. That's craziness. Like, that's just not how it works. So I just put some on prior to coming live, so you don't have to sit there and wait for like 3 minutes while I fix that. All right, how easy does that come off, right? Done. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what you do. So you take your washcloth and you're gonna lay it in your sink because you're basically going to let that heat up and get really warm because we're gonna use that to basically like steam facial our face. Facial Le Fleur. You know what movie that's from? Comment and we'll be friends. Okay, total facial Le Fleur. So anyways, we're going to take our Shea Butter. So we're going to get our faces wet. And we're going to leave that washcloth at the bottom. So I'm going to show you guys, like I'm going to completely saturate my face right now and show you how this makeup doesn't come off. It's nuts. I'm not wearing any foundation or anything like that. I'm only wearing eyebrow and lip color. So here we go. I'm going to get my face all wet for you guys. Okay? Oh, good. I want you guys to see, like, I'm rubbing my face, okay? Like, that makeup does not come off, okay? Like, how crazy is that, right? So if you're caught out in a rainstorm or sweating your face off or whatever. So now I'm going to take some of my Shea Butter, and I'm just going to put it in my palm like this. I'm going to mix it up. And I don't have to put a ton on my face because I didn't have a whole lot on there to begin with, but I did have a ton of my brows. I just had a little concealer and a little blush. And then I'm going to really hit where it matters, the eye makeup. So because our eye makeup, especially the mascara, is, here, I can turn that down a little bit so you guys can hear me, is water resistant, it can be really hard to take off with traditional makeup remover. So that's why we sell the Foops remover. So if you have somebody that you're buying these products from and you feel like they're just trying to sell you on a makeup remover, they're not. We also sell makeup removing wipes now, but honestly, I don't feel like they have enough product on them to really take off your eye makeup. Like I feel like they're enough to take off your face makeup, but I don't feel like they're enough to take off your eye makeup. Sometimes I will actually just throw a little bit of the Foops remover on one of our disposable towelettes and take my eye makeup off that way, and that works really well. One of the cool things about our towelettes for makeup removing is that they are biodegradable so that they're eco-friendly, which is really kind of nice. But I like to come through here and just like scrub, almost like I'm washing the hair of my eyebrows. Honestly. And this is like a deep conditioner for your lashes. I'm not even kidding you. It feels so good. And I just like rub my lashes a little bit, get that shea butter and all that like delicious hydrating stuff in there. Okay, now we're going to turn our water back on. Okay, remember how much makeup I had on my face and how much eye makeup? So that washcloth that's been sitting down here, getting all nice and warm and toasty, we're going to plop that right on our face. And watch the magic happen, okay? Oh, it feels so delightful. Really, dude? Okay. You know what they say about guys who have to say that they have that going on? Micro. Just throwing that out there. All right. So you just wipe all that off, you guys. And you're done. Like you do not need to do anything else to clean off all that crud off of your face. Completely takes off all that eye makeup, all of your brow makeup. It's amazing. And look at that. All your makeup off in just like that. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about any of the products, just let me know. And you guys all have a fabulous night. Thanks for tuning in.